morning, friends, fans, and followers. Welcome to the home office. Let me give you a little tour here real quick. Yep. I've got all the devices going. I'm bringing the auction to you and to me, to be honest. Might be a little disappointed we're not doing this live, but it's okay. It's because I can talk and we can enjoy the experience together, hopefully, fingers crossed. But first, I need to show you the homework I've done, because today is bid day. Today is day 4 of the Jeff Martin auction, so it's my last chance to go home with something. But I've done some research. Hopefully you're impressed, okay? I gotta talk fast because our first item to bid on is coming up in, see, I've got this going and I've got this going. Here we are at the live auction, and I've got it on mute right now so you can hear me. I'm printing stuff. The first item, and here's my homework, okay? I've got today's day 4, okay? Circled are the things that I'd like to bid on or pay attention to. He said if I didn't win at day 1 or day 2, I had 4 days to win some of the same stuff. So we can look at prices and the trends and kind of see, because I don't want to overpay for something. I may beat myself up that I should have been there day 1 and bid on it, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, we got to go. I only got 10 items before our first item, which is the welding gloves. Okay, those welding gloves, like I said, it's my first item today. Day 1, it sold for $55 for 4 pairs. Then it went down to $35 for 4 pairs. Then $15 for 4 pairs yesterday. So, and there's 3 lots, so I could win up to 4 times 3, 12 pairs of gloves if I wrap them all up. But that is per lot that it sold. And then the bells are going to be right after that, so we'll have to go quick. The first day it was $30, and then $50 to $60, and then $50 yesterday. I found online that you could buy these bells. I mean, they're very similar, the same size. For Amazon, I could get it for $75, free shipping. But for $75, I have to take into consideration that we're gonna pay 10% buyer's premium, and then additional 2% for bidding online. So doing the math for that same, very similar, comparable bell that is cast iron from Amazon at almost $76, I'm gonna pay maximum $67 to get the same deal as I would from Amazon when you include the 12%. Now, sales tax, if I do it from Amazon, is gonna be 7% for Indiana. The percent here on auction items is 7.5%. So shipping at home, I would save 0.5%, but what's the fun in that? So I know I had a viewer that recommended US bells in Maine. I'll look into that, but when it says call for pricing, that scares me. That means big bucks, but it's going to be authentic. It's going to be USA made. So I'm looking at these bells. 1 for a giveaway. There's 3 bells. 1 for a giveaway, 1 for a souvenir for me, and we'll find a place for the 3rd one. Maybe at the shop. Okay, but gloves first, bells next, and then I'll check in with you.
30, 100, I'm gonna give you 20, 30. Hit, I'm gonna give you 20 to 5, 5, 5, I'm gonna give you 5, give you 5, 4 pair per deal, I'm gonna give you 25, 100, I'm gonna give you 5, 5, 5, I'm gonna give you 20 to 5 here, 20 to 5 and a half, sold $20. 12570.
You want them all,
I mean, pretty. And I'm gonna give you 5 this one.
Well, they're still picking. Yeah, they said they'd take them all for that.
Iron Freedom Farm Bells on 114, 15, and 16.
Choice of 3.
All right, Freedom Bells here. Gotta get you 100, 20, now 20, now gotta get you, take it, 20 again, 20. Hey, gotta get you 20, 30, 100, gotta get you 20, and again, 5, 5, 5, gotta get you 5, now $40, 100, gotta get you 40, now 40, now 40, gotta get you 5, gotta get you 40. Hey, 35, gotta get you $40, gotta get you 50, 100, gotta get you 50, 50, gotta get you 5, gotta get you again, 50, gotta get you 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, gotta get you 50, 500, gotta get you 5, gotta get you 5, 50, 5, so $55, 12570. Go get you some butter pecan there, buddy.
Ooh, good stuff. You got all 3 of them. We're gonna go one.
Was I shaking? Was the camera shaking? Did you feel like you were there at the auction? So just to recap, the gloves just sold and the bells just sold. So 3 lots of 4 gloves. Each lot equals 12 pairs of gloves. And then the 3 bells. They're all coming home with me. You probably couldn't even, I mean, that's what it's like when you're there too. You don't really know what's going on. But I won that all. But let's break it down and see if I did good or not. This is what I'm bidding on the iPad. And all I'm doing is pressing this little bid button. But as I'm doing that, I'm holding the camera so that you can see the auction. All while trying to remember what I can't go over for it to be a bad deal. So let's break down what I did. All I know, yeah, let's break down what I did. So far, I got the gloves. I won the gloves. It ended up being $20 for 4 pairs. So that's $5 a pair. I mean, for goodness sakes, even if the boys don't like it, the guys don't like it, I can use them for gardening, can't I? So it's the second best price of the week. Oh, and then the bells. The bells right here, I did pay $55 each. I did pay $55 each, okay? That was not great for the week, but it was kind of in line with the last 3 days. Wish I'd been there day one. I'll say I lost out on a good deal, but here, I've got the math to prove it, and I'm going to put it here in the picture. Okay, I already did the math, and I'll post it here so you can follow along. That my bell, the bells that I bought for $55, after you add the 12% buyer's premium, then you add the 7.5% Florida sales tax, you're going to end up with $66.22 each in each bell. Okay, and now to be honest, I would be willing to pay on Amazon the $81.27 after it's a $75.95 plus the Indiana sales tax because it's delivered there in Indiana. I'd be willing to pay that to get a bell for the giveaway. I don't know when that's going to be. Just coming soon, coming sooner or later. It means I saved $15 each bell for a total of $45 savings if I bought 3 bells on Amazon. Now, come on. High five for me. And we get to take them home. So that's going to be fun, getting Mr. C to go down there to get my loot. But I have a lot more to bid on, so let's talk about the other items. Very, very interested, and for some odd reason, Lee is the cowboy. Lee the cowboy and Mr. C's Indian friend, I am interested in them. I do not know why he thinks he needs them, but I'm sure he'll do something fun with them, and I don't hate them. So happy Valentine's Day to him if I win them, because currently the price went this week for anywhere from $325 to $400. But I will say, Mr. C said, check, all this stuff sells in Indiana, like at the Jeff Martin auction in Indiana. I looked at the 3 past Indiana auctions that were either in, there was one that was in Danville, Indiana, and there were 2 in Clayton, Indiana. There was no wood furniture there at any of those 3 past auctions. Lots of fences, but not any wood items. So if I want wood items, it's going to have to happen here. So I'm not opposed to Lee and the Indian. We'll see what we can do on those. The bench. And I'm really got my eyeball on that 16-foot live edge table, which I know the finish was bad, but for the price, the one yesterday sold for $2,400. For that price, I looked online and it was like $4,500 for live edge 10-foot table. And where I would like to put that table is outside anyway. I think Mr. C says it's okay to buy it because he has some other plans for it, but 16-foot table, you actually for $2,400 before the buyer's premium and sales tax. And then I've got to buy 4 benches because they're 8-foot benches, teak benches, and those were selling anywhere from $300 to $325. So each. So that will be a pretty big expense, but why not? Why not? Okay, I'm going to jump back on here because we're only about 10 items away from the start of the bench that I really like. The cedar swing bids out. I haven't talked about that. That's been going from anywhere from 1,000 to 3,000. That's a big jump. I'm not interested in that, but I'm going to watch it bid out. And then the 16-foot table and the benches that would go with it that I've got to buy separately. And then Mr. C's Lee, and I forget what the Indian name was that is from a song. I think Hank Williams Jr., guys. I don't know. But I'm going to be on, we're going to do just the laptop this time because I think this is going to work out better. So let me just show you what you're going to be looking at. So there's the ring, the live ring. This is where I'm going to be bidding at by hitting bid here in a minute. I have myself locked out right now so I don't accidentally buy this wagon wheel bench that Mr. C was less than impressed with. So I think that's going to work out. And then you can see that this is what our current lots are. The picture of it, live ring, and bidding. Okay, let's go.
Oh, look in, different deal now.
Oh no, you gotta.
4 and 5 again. 5, $600. 607. Negative 7, 8, 7 and a half, 8. Negative 8 and a half, 9. 9 now half. You gotta be 1,000.
I'm out.
Now $1,000. 1,000. Negative $1,000. Negative 11. Negative 12. 12. Negative 1,200. Negative 15. 13. 15. What do they cost new? 15. 16. It'd be 1,600. I thought you said it. 1,600. You sure? 15, 16.
They got this as choice,
We don't want
though.
no mistakes now. I got 15,
that
16.
Really
It's 16.
threw me for a loop.
15, 50 to break the tie. 15 half. Are you sure? 15, $50, negative half a dollar, negative take it, sell it to him. $1,500. 11.46. Okay. We got the teak wood left.
Oh man.
Okay then. Who'll give 1,000 for it? 900, 950. 9 negative 50,000. Negative $1,000. $1,000. Negative $1,000.
That bench for that much? No way.
Negative 1. Negative 1. Negative $1,000. 1,000. Negative 991.
So now the swing's left, and I don't want to buy the swing.
$1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5.
Oh dear.
Negative 1,800. 16, 18, 19, 2. Negative $2,000. 19, 2,000. Negative 1. Negative 2, 2, 2, $2,200. 21 and 2. Negative 2, negative 1, 2, 22, 3, negative 3, 5, thank you, now 3, 5, 3, negative $3.5, negative, how about 4 then? 4 to bid, negative 24, 24, negative $4, negative 10 and 3, 4, 5, 5, negative, thought so, 4 and 5, 5, you want that half, negative 24.50, 4, 4, negative half, negative 24 and a half, negative, sold $2,400. With Indian.
They're doing choice on the
Indian
and Lee.
$1,000, negative 1,000, negative cut around 152, 2, negative half, 3, negative half, 4, negative half, 5. You're out there, 500, 475 then. I'm 5, negative 500, 500, negative 5, 5, 5, 5, negative 75, $500, negative 5, 5, 5, negative 75, 5, 500, negative all then, all through, $500, 500, negative 5, negative 5, negative 5, 5, 5, negative 475, negative $500. Negative 5, sold 475. 12570. You want them both? Cowboy and Indian kind of go together.
Oh my word.
Oh, from Indiana. It's my old buddy.
Yeah, I took them both.
Thank you.
This is what buyer's remorse looks like. I have a lot to say, but nothing's coming out. I won Lee and the Indian for Mr. C. He just pulled in. I kid you not. I can't even make this up. I cannot make it up. Hi, honey. Oh, come here.
No warning?
No warning? No, you're on. It's.
What if I come in with my shirt off?
Well, you wouldn't have, but this is really. It's.
Don't be buying anything we can't haul home because we're full of loads.
Well, let's not talk about it then. Let's not talk about it.
I'm serious.
Okay, well, guess what? Everything can fit in the camper that I bought.
Okay, but golf carts on the thing. Can't hold much.
I know exactly where it's all going. Ah! Give it back. Give it back.
You bought all this stuff in circles?
No, that's what I was bidding on.
Did you get me Lee?
What?
And Elijah?
Yes, I did!
Where are you putting this crap at?
They're going to go in the bed. They're going to go in the bunks.
sleep somewhere.
Hey, no, they'll go in the bunks. I'll put one in the top bunk,
got
one in the
three
little
kidding
bunk. Huh? I know, and I overpaid.
What an idiot.
I'm such a disappointment. I am such a disappointment, you guys. I got roped up into it. You know what happened though? All of these bid within an item or two of each other, Mr. C. The highlighted items I won, I started off strong and got the gloves for $20 for 4 pairs, so $5 a piece. I got the bells for $55 each, which was really actually pretty good. I already did the analysis on it. I did not win that bench. That bench that I really, really wanted was $1,500. They did a choice with the swing. Are you even paying attention?
Not really.
They did a choice and the person picked the bench for $1,500 and then they sold the swing separately and it went for $950. Part because the last of my items I had circled and was interested in were the Indian and Lee for you. So the Lee and the Indian are coming home with us.
That's it?
Yeah. The 16-foot table went for $2,400 again, and I overthought it and didn't. And it sounds like it was a good thing I didn't buy it because Mr. C went to Yoder and Fry and it's coming up with a big goose egg.
So the only thing you have to haul is the Lee and Elijah.
Yeah, and do you think they can go up there in the bunk?
I can probably.
I'll put them in.
I
I'll
can
put them in bed.
I can put them in the golf cart as we're going down the road.
If you we go up 65. Hey, any of my viewers see us on 65? Holland, Elijah, and
Elijah.
Kalijah and Lee.
Yes.
That,
We can haul them alongside the golf cart.
will they be protected enough? Hey, at least I didn't get day one, Lee and
The
Kalijah.
one that's having a heart attack.
Yeah. How do you feel about it?
Okay, I guess.
Why don't I just sit down and have a talk with you about it? Okay, you told me to check out the Jeff Martin auctions in Indiana because all this will sell up in Indiana. Well, that is false. I looked at the last 3 Indiana.
I didn't say. I told you to check. Don't be putting words in my mouth.
No, you've said we can get it up in Indiana. Most likely can get it up in Indiana.
Quit trying to create drama.
I'm not. I wanted you to be proud of me. So I looked at the last 3 auctions at Jeff Martin in Indiana, and there was no wood items sold. There was gates. The only one wood item that I found that sold was Lee. Lee the cowboy.
Gets around.
Lee, do you know how much he sold in Indiana?
$875.
No,
How much?
more.
Oh, so we need to take them home and resell them.
You could. He sold for $1,000 in Indiana.
That old Lee, he's a ladies' man.
Do they have a 10% buyer's premium up there too?
Probably.
Okay. So, are we gonna go pick them up tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll have to.
Okay, this is how it works though. All of this is under my.
You can just go pay him at the thing.
No, I already paid them.
Oh.
This is how it works. I couldn't use your buyer number. I had to register myself. And this
Could
is
have went down there and saved you like
2%. I know, 2%. I could have, but I wouldn't have been able to talk it through or overthink it like this.
Yeah.
But
If I put all the work into stuff I bought that you are with this stuff, you'd never see me.
I know you got to think quick. I don't have it in me. But I am the person that you want on your team to do the analysis and to do your numbers and to do your paperwork. Am I not? Those skills do come in handy.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm thorough. Would you agree?
Oh, sure.
What you looking at now?
Editing a video.
Okay, he didn't have time for this. But just to recap, we won the Lee and Kalijah, the Indian. I won the 3 bells, and I won the gloves.
Oh, my God.
I figure if you guys don't
The gloves
like...
you can get at Harbor Freight for $10?
But if you guys don't like him, I'll just use him for gardening. He's not having it today, folks. He's not having it because he struck out. Was everything going high or what? What's the scoop down at Yoder and Fry?
It's just like only 15% was American equipment. The rest of it was European.
Okay, so you didn't want to waste your time.
No.
Use your time.
Now I gotta go use my time to go pick up Lee and Clyde.
And we'll take you guys with us, all right? So
I'm sorry.
we're going to take you guys with us to pick up my loot. That's what I'm calling it. My goods.
Gotta get you a shipping blanket and some shrink wrap or something.
Why can't we just put them in the bed up there?
No, I'm not carrying them in here.
We don't even know how heavy they are. Oh.
At least $1.25.
Anyway, I'll wrap this one up today. It was a hard day. It was a hard day, folks. Mr. C came up empty-handed. I brought home the bacon. And stay tuned.
So how's this stuff going to make us money?
Well, you just, if it sold for $1,000 in Indiana at Jeff Martin and we only
I tell you this stuff all the time. You say, like, nah, yeah, it works.
I did pay for this stuff myself, though, because when I registered, I had to put a credit card deposit down, and then they'll take it out of that deposit, and I'll get the balance back. Because to be honest, I mean, that's pretty steep. I had to put I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not gonna say how much I had to put down as a deposit, but I'm gonna get back what was not spent. So I brought home the bacon today, carried the team, and was successful. Stay tuned if you want to see me and Mr. C grabbing my loot from the auction. Wouldn't that be fun? Can we do that?
Are you making another video of it?
Huh? Of what?
Picking up Lee?
Yeah, we're gonna pick up Lee and Kalijah, and
Why don't you just take a bunch of your talking out and put that in the same video and be done with it? Instead of milking these poor people out. This is why you don't get any views.
He couldn't believe that the last video was 40 minutes. He thought for sure it was like a 15-minute video.
Because you're just rambling. That's why you have no views. I want to see action like
it's not true.
Me picking up Lee.
You picking up Lee and I get Elijah. I almost bought the 3-foot ones. I'm like, no, I'm going to go big or go home. And I definitely went big. I spent more than the last 3 days cost. It's all right. I'm going home in winter. So is Mr. C. Because you have me.
Oh, yeah.
So stay tuned. Like and subscribe. And the next video you'll see is us picking it up.
I'm sorry, people.
Oh, don't be sorry. Be better.